Welcome. Welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are in year 7. Currently, in week 7, we're 3-1, number 4 in the rankings, and we're getting ready to take on the number 9 USC Trojans. It has been probably a little over a week since I have played this game, so I'm expecting there to certainly be some rust. We are coming off of a bye week after a 1-point victory over Michigan, getting the job done late in this game, coming away with a win. It's been a bit of a slow start for Brody Sampson, at least in the terms of touchdowns, while he's turned the ball over a pretty good little bit. But still are finding explosive plays in the pass game. Spurlock has been really good. Feel like we're starting to get these wide receivers going. Abram had a 75-yard touchdown in the last game. The two true freshmen tight ends have largely been pretty good here. Did struggle with drops, though, in this last game. Danny Nestor going against his former teammates was really clutch for us, including a fourth down conversion that we desperately had to have. So he had a massive game. The defense got off to a really bad start against TCU and that loss, but has been largely pretty good, I'd say, over the past, 3 games. And, this beginning gauntlet of the season just continues here as we're getting ready to, stay at home here and take on the USC Trojans. They're at 4-1, 3-0 in conference here on the season. Again, they are the number 9 ranked team in the country. It's another really talented Trojans squad. They've only, beaten the FCS team. Got pretty well smoked by Pittsburgh. And the Panthers have really struggled since then. They're just at 4-3 on the season. Since that loss, they've rounded off victories against Michigan State, Northwestern, and Illinois. Michigan State win maybe doesn't overly stand out, but did what they should have done here against those other 2 teams. But let's go take a look at this Trojan squad and kind of see what they are looking like. Typically really talented. Keenan Pena is their top quarterback. I'm assuming he is certainly the starter. Good athlete. Good arm. The accuracies are really good, like as far as explosives, maybe not quite as strong underneath a former 4-star. He is a transfer in from Alabama. Getting his first taste of being a starter here as a redshirt senior. Had to wait his turn throughout his career. 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions here so far. Really great running back here in Jerry Bacon. Extremely explosive. One of the fastest players that we've seen at this position. Maurice Ewis behind him is also pretty solid. A.J. Wilkins, elite wide receiver. Very fast. Not very big though. But a pretty solid top trio here of wide receivers. All maybe a little undersized. But they got, really good explosive guys here at tight end as well. Great left tackle. That's one of the best players in the country. And he's actually out in this game. That's Miguel Jimenez. But a pretty solid backup there for sure. They're weak at center, but really pretty solid everywhere else. Both of their tackles are currently hurt. At least our starting tackles, but a pretty solid group behind them. Babineau is a really solid edge rusher here to kind of get the defense started. They're really good at edge, really good on the interior, pretty decent at stopping the run as well. Good outside linebacker here, Marciano. Not maybe the best athlete in the world, really good acceleration though. Already an extremely high overall player. Good hit power, some pass rush ability, good in zone coverage. Pretty solid middle linebacker. Really just solid across the board here at linebacker. Maybe not any super standouts, but rock solid. They are extremely fast. All at cornerback, all these guys between 5'11" and 6 foot here at the top. If Agood does get on the field, he is not very explosive, very fast in and of himself. But like Paul Pepper here has 55 zone coverage, so he's pretty much strictly an athlete, really and truly, to be honest with you. Not even great in man coverage. Other 2 corners, though, pretty solid in zone. Jeffrey Emerson is a really good, that's an elite safety. I don't know what is maybe dragging his overall down, but largely a really good athlete, good top end speed, good change of direction, outstanding man in zone coverage, great hands. Not really sure exactly what is he's not a good run defender, I guess, at all. They're really okay. So they're really good in the secondary. They're really fast. This has been a passing attack that has been much more about efficiency, I would say, than explosiveness. Abrams 75-yard touchdown notwithstanding. I have added a couple of wrinkles into the playbook and kind of put some of these plays in throughout our game plan and just kind of seeing. Just want to shake things up a little bit. It's still largely the Roar playbook that you can download, but this has got a little bit more like QB run game twists and stuff. As as I'm looking to push into year 8, maybe without Brody Sampson, that number 1 quarterback in the country, may end up being our starter next year. So kind of want to get used to that. And Sampson's a really good athlete in his own right. We're the number 4 ranked Boilermakers getting ready to take on the number 9 ranked USC Trojans. This game is at home, a noon kickoff here. It's a big one. We got a bunch of people in here on a visit as well. Looking to lock up some commitments, hopefully putting together our most talented recruiting class, ever at this stage. And still, we've been, getting through this season. We've already got a loss, barely got away with a win against Michigan. Kind of had a couple of blowout wins, easier wins, so to speak, mixed in there, kind of sandwiched between those. This is a really big game. Glad that we get it at home. It's always nice and kind of helps out that thought process. We are going to see the Trojans offense out here for the first time. Again, a really talented group of wide receivers, a great running back in Bacon, and a quarterback that I think is good in the kind of game that beats us. The big explosives down the field. He's a good athlete. We'll see if Keenan Pena, see if he can cause us some problems here defensively. Going to come out 3 wide receivers, tight end in the slot. And it takes it. Locked up well to start off with, and it's explosive over the middle to get things started. Ordonez in coverage, but nobody there to really help out. Try to send a little pressure here off the left side. Got a bunch over to the right. Blitz is going to come through, and it is a quick one there for Ernest Hardwick. As we confuse them, did not expect to see that blitz from the second level. He came screaming through there untouched. This is second 18. We got them backed up. Underneath, just make a good tackle here, guys. A gain of 13, though, is going to set this up as a 3rd and 5. Just 3 down linemen. Good throw over, but it gets knocked away out there in coverage. USC gets a first down on the first play and then have to punt afterwards. Sack played a big part in that drive, obviously being unsuccessful. And here's Emmett Poe, the explosive redshirt freshman that has been a lightning bolt early on for this offense. You see Brody Sampson, 7 touchdowns here so far again this year. Almost already matched his turnover problems from last year as well. This is one of our new look here parts of the offense. More of a 4 wide receiver look out here. Going to get it to Emmett Poe. Redshirt freshman gets a catch and a gain of 4. Really would need to do a better job of getting this run game going. Inside there to Nestor, short catch, just a gain of 3. That was a 3rd and 3. Get it out to Poe again. Already 2 catches here for the redshirt freshman. It's an explosive. New wrinkle to the offense, already causing the Trojans some problems here. Back under center. 2 tight end set. Sampson. Can't really do anything with it. Luckily, barely able to get that one away before taking the sack. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Probably should have done this. Be okay. 2nd and 10, another little wrinkle here. Tranquil, though, that play gets jammed up. Try to get him on the jet sweep. Not do a whole lot for us there. We're going to go empty here again. Big throw to Emmett Poe, already his 3rd catch of this opening drive. A lot more 4 wide receiver looks this team has thrown at opponents here over the past couple of years. It is working here on this initial drive. Spurlock, not much there. Babineau, best defensive player, already a little banged up. Going empty here, bringing back in, gonna try to swing it out there to him at 19, all over it. 3rd and long. Not been an easy start here for Purdue. Take our chances, throwing that up to Nestor. Oh, it looked like what I thought was one-on-one. I misread that. Safety kind of came over there. I thought it was a linebacker on him. Had somebody underneath but didn't get the throw off, so both teams are forced to punt on their opening drives. 1st and 10 here for the Trojans. No pressure. Not the best throw in the world, but it does work. It's completion out there. And you almost left that short. Go empty this time. Going to send pressure. Try to send more than they can block. It doesn't work, though. Thurman gets beat underneath. Trojans, two tight ends, down on the field. Swing one out. It's a play action. Curtin misses the sack, and this is a wide open, big play down the field for USC. Cannot miss the sacks. Cannot do it. USC finds an explosive here. Play action again, just no pressure. Ordonez in coverage. Trying to pick on him a little bit. Makes a nice play there, though. Pressure is going to come through, and it's a sack. Joey Wolf makes his first impact play of the day. 3rd and 15. It's a big throw over the middle against the cover to Pena. Just launches it. There's just no pressure. Great blocking on that play. They find an explosive. 1st and goal. Kept out of the end zone. Is Bacon, his first carry of the day. That's a 2nd and goal. Run easy play, not ever touched. USC takes the lead. Explosives in this passing game. 7-0. Milton going to take this one out. Kind of weaving back. Almost there, down at the 16. We'll get this run game going. 2 tight ends set here to get things started. Not much there for Spurlock. This leads us back to the line of scrimmage. Nope, that ball should have been intercepted. Thought the linebacker was going to creep over a little bit more than he did there. Purdue team's in trouble. Not looking really clean here offensively. That's a bad throw. Play before should have been an interception. This one is picked off, and the sophomore season struggles for Sampson are continuing here. Really struggling to take care of the football this season. Pass up the middle, hangs on to it. Wow, what a catch. What a grab. Handoff. Whew. Hardwick saves what might have been a touchdown there on that play. That's setting up. It's going to be a touchdown again for Bacon. Early 13-0 lead here. Purdue's got to be better on first down offensively. Defensively, they got a lot to figure out. Really struggling to get pressure on the Trojans, and they're creating basically zero pressure on this Trojans defense. See if we can a little spark it with a QB run game here. Sampson, gain of 3. Empty look. Quick pass out to Abram. 3rd and 2. That'll be the end of the first quarter, but this was a really first stretch of this game here for Purdue. Been in this situation plenty, not one this team's going to shy away from. This is certainly a less than stellar look here. 3rd and short. So we really need to find first down. Pretty desperate for a first down, actually. Gonna float this, but the safety comes over the top. Had his man open. Purdue is in trouble here of going down 3 touchdowns. I mean, find the play. It's man-to-man coverage. Should have just bulleted it out there. Instead, I floated it, and Sampson put too much air under it. Created the mismatch for an explosive play down the field, and Sampson turned it over twice today. This is not good. Golly. 3 guys with just 1 blocker out there, and that ended up being a gain. Gotta go get this here. Got to get pressure on Pena. We are not going to survive playing this way. Pena back to scramble and throw to the inside. It's another touchdown for USC. Purdue is getting run out of the stadium, their own stadium right now. 21-0. Whew. You can tell it's been a while since I've played this game. All right. Just getting beat up right now. Gotta keep things simple here. A lot of game left to play. 2 interceptions from Sampson are huge, and this is a big run here for Amon. Okay. We'll play with that. Gain of 17. Big thing here is we got to get Sampson back into a rhythm. God, you are kidding me. Out to Poe again. Already 4 touches for him. It's a 3rd and 5. I mean, it's desperation. Basically 4-down territory here. Back inside to Tranquil. 4th and 1. I think we're going to have to go for this. Tranquil drops it. You are killing me, man. Golly. What is this throw, though? This is wide. This is your quarterback being cold. Jesus. Gotta go up there and make that catch, man. Here we go. Gotta stop the run. Play action. Great play from Ordonez. Also one. Essentially 3 turnovers for the offense. RPO, just poor tackling, sets us up to be a 3rd and 1. You're just hoping for a sack, or if they run it, it's like a delayed handoff. This is not good. Yep. Can't win 1st down like that and then give up 10 yards on 2nd down. Oh, it almost got him before the handoff. We're going to be down 4 touchdowns here. There we go. Somehow hold them to a field goal, get the ball. If you can somehow get points on the board before halftime, get the ball to start the 2nd half. Controller batteries are low. That's special. Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead and change those out. Here, sorry. 3rd and goal. Golly, can you somehow keep them out of the end zone here? He's going to scramble in for a score. USC is walking us out of the stadium right now. This is 28 to nothing. We've never needed a touchdown more than we need one right now. Mitpo, good return. All right. This is a quiet crowd. We have not seen this in a long time. We have people coming in on the visits. Like this is it's a little rough. Wide open is Emmett Poe. It's like the only person that came to play today, it feels like. He should set up well. Get to the outside, get a block there. Nice run there from Spurlock. A spin move to the inside. Purdue now trying. Get a little something going. Screen to Poe. Sixth touch for the redshirt freshman. Wow. Where are your star wide receivers? Good run blocking here in Spurlock. Inside the 10's got the speed, and Purdue finally strikes. (28-7). What's the answer here going to be defensively? Throw over, knocked away. Good play, Treadwell. All right, 2nd and 10. Playing with our money now. This makes me nervous. I really hope they're running the football. They do, and we shut it down. Also 2. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Get off the field and find a way to get another score here would be massive. Two tight end look here on 3rd and 12. But it's a read option. There is nobody home. The blocking on the outside on this play is absolutely insane. Look at this right side. Just collapses. Oh my golly. That's insane. I don't have an answer for that. Golly, we missed the sack again. I got to keep them from scoring. Third and 12. They run a read option to get the first down. Just not getting enough pressure. USC ain't even worried about taking timeouts and stuff. Just not affecting them. Shut it down. Okay. I'm good to go to halftime. Farewell has 4 tackles for loss, so we are getting run out of the stadium. Golly, man. Go empty. Just try to jam them up here. Get this sack. Thrown up. He just mosses. Golly, man. Whew. USC came to play. I mean, this is perfect coverage. Like, I don't know. I think he scored on that play. I mean, that's exactly the look I want. You pressured him, you hit him right as he delivers it. It's not really a great go ball or anything. Like, just making plays, man. Touchdown. This is insane. This is demoralizing. I think I haven't played this game in like 8 or 9 days, and this was not a good one to take a break before. You somehow make a just miracle happen out of this. I don't necessarily know how you do it, but can you? Big throw up there to Tranquil. Okay. Give yourself like a chance at a Hail Mary here, essentially. Obviously, no way to keep this field goal. Ready up. 42 Spider. Oh, knocked away. Okay. 35-7 at halftime. Yeah, a couple of turnovers there in the fourth down convert. I mean, just being super rusty at this game, turning the ball over when we really could not afford to do that. And this has been a USC team that is, you know, taking literally every opportunity to gain momentum, and they have run away with this, at least to this point. I don't know that we can stop them. I mean, at this point, I have to score 4 touchdowns in the second half just to have the opportunity to tie. Not a lot of answers for this, to be honest with you. We're going to try. Got to get a better throw than that, man. Like, I don't... Tranquil inside. About to call them on plays because I can't not run our good stuff. Tranquil, come on, baby. That'll be a 73-yarder unless he gets run down inside the 15. He does get run down. Golly. Okay. Not enough bodies out here. Inside the 5. Ira Simons, his first career catch there. On the double. Here we go. There we go. Touchdown. All right. One score back. Found the explosive to Tranquil. Can you find a turnover? Right now I'm trying to look for a stop. We forced them to punt on their opening drive, and they have done nothing but dog walk us down the field, essentially. If they score this drive, they're going to have to go 89 yards to do so. Okay, we're going to stop this read option foolishness. Kind of the bad thing is like the read option is like just so key that you can't not do that. They are just collapsing that side of our line. That's a touchdown. Ollie's actually going to run him down, but that is... So we're playing press coverage. My best cornerback. I'm playing inside leverage. He runs right by him. Man coverage has not worked at all in this game. Hey, nothing has worked defensively in this game. How is that any yards? How is that anything? It's the best quarterback I've ever seen. We do not have an answer for them. You're hoping for a turnover, essentially. Go to Wild on the outside. 42-14. I messed this up. Them early decisions with Sampson put us in a really, really bad spot. They just have so much momentum now, you can't stop them. I mean, everything they do is the right play. It's drop. Come. A real surprise there. Should be a one-play touchdown. Sampson overthrows him. This is... It's just not a good answer here today. Escher with an insane catch to get the first down there. Hurry up and snap it. Emmett Poe. Glad he showed up today. Quarterback blast. I don't know what the penalty is. Somebody offsides. Take it.
Offside, defense.
Ready, set. Easy.
There's Poe again. If there's any new wrinkle of this offense that has worked, it has been pretty much entirely him.
Okay, ready? Lasso!
This should be an explosive first down here for 21.
Ready up. Set. Hut.
Scramble from Sampson.
Ready, break.
Three wide receiver look. Out the spur lock. There's a block inside the 5.
On the ready. Here we go.
Touchdown. Okay. It doesn't matter because we can't get stops. Can't buy a stop. Big thing is we don't have a consistent answer at pass rush is one thing in particular. Nice job there. Solid at stopping the run, but there's no consistent pass rush. So you just get lit up through the air. I mean, I don't know what you do. Gets hit the second that he catches the football. There's no way. I cannot send. I cannot play man coverage when they go empty. Gain of 5. Carter's got to get out here. One play. Kind of shut it down. 3rd and 2. I have to play this as if they're going to run it. Try to shut this down. We do shut it down. It's 4th and 1. They might as well go for it. They're going to punt it. Finally get a stop here defensively. Let it go. Let it go. Go. It'd be real nice to find a quick touchdown somehow out of all this.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Should have came in here and really ran the football. So what a day. What a day.
Ready? 29.
Underneath here, Abram just nothing there. Can't go anywhere. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's 4 down territory regardless, so it just really matter. Just can't do anything. I don't know how I don't go for this, right? That's just a terrible pass, but an outstanding catch. Wow, what a catch from Mills. There's Poe again. 1st down. 4th quarter down, 3 scores. Can you somehow work a miracle here? Not with Pena playing the way he has.
On the set. Cricket.
Nestor makes a nice play there. Made that almost impossible to even complete.
Lizzie. Spider.
Oh, again. I get a 9th catch, 10th catch.
Got it. Cobra.
Golly, 29 got out there quick. Essentially just trying to get a free 5 there.
Jackrabbit.
They've been hard to hit explosives on. There we go. Nice play to Abram. Gets inside the 20.
Okay, ready? Down.
Golly, I pressed the wrong button. Thankfully, that one ended up just being incomplete.
Ready up. Dead. Ready.
Good blocking. 32 inside the. Oh, great tackle.
Ready. Break.
Keep fighting.
Clear.
Run play to Ahmed. Slides down to the 3. A lot of clock here, though. A lot of clock. Really hope we can get this out of Spurlock. Great play.
Ready, ready. Come on, set.
See if we can get him across. A lot of traffic through there. I mean, these guys are insane. Tranquil, though, makes a play. Okay. Whew. Should have been a stop. Got really lucky there. 42-28. Still ended up being a 14-play drive that took 5 minutes off the clock. Giving up that big score before halftime is certainly looming large, along with two, basically first quarter interceptions. First quarter interceptions, right? There we go. In a 3. Come on. Come on, guys. Can you find somebody to make a play? We create a turnover, a sack. Number 11. Himself a field day. Just too much time. Just getting too much time. Yep, I'm offsides. Got me.
Offside, defense.
Actually, it wasn't even my guy. Thought I was offsides though. This is. At some point, you got to play aggressive again. Just a really well-timed screen, and he is just making a mockery of our defense. Really good blocking in a 4. Handoff. Got to make a strong tackle on the inside. Hardwick and Treadwell do. 3rd and 6. Handoff. He just so much good blocking, man. So much good blocking. Elite blocking, dude. Ooh. Good tackle there. Got to force a turnover. Get off the field right here. Using timeouts early, just trying to conserve what time we can if we do somehow get a stop. It doesn't matter. We can't stop him. He is not running the football on us at all. Averaging less than 2 yards a carry. That's a 2. I just don't know if any of this matters now at this point. If you can't get a turnover, it definitely doesn't matter. Third and 12. We actually stopped the clock there. Pressure gets there. Okay. Take a timeout. 45-28. Obviously, very little chance of a comeback here. Man. Been a shocker here for sure. Emmett Poe has been basically the one bright spot of this game. Hurry it up. Got things to do and people to see. He catches everything. I'll give him that. Something really, really exciting about him. What a play. Oh, I thought I was going to try to like squeak this screen in right here, but then they covered it so well that I wanted to go try to just throw the ball away. Maybe get it out in a spur lock. He gets hit, flips up, and he just, okay. One of those games. Literally just one of those games. We're going Wildcat. This is crazy. Yeah, this is really bad. Obviously, now this is going to be our second loss on the season. A lot of people came in to visit in this game. Safe to say we're not going to get any commits after this performance. Why are y'all throwing the football? I'm not even calling timeouts. Like, let's just kneel this thing out. 45-28. This game was 28-0 before we had any semblance of getting anything going. I mean, we played obviously better from that point on, but this was a shellacking, a 35-7 halftime score. Beat them 21-10 in the second half, but this is, we're not in the land of moral victories. Me being really rusty to start this game off, throwing interceptions at really, really bad times early in this game were certainly detrimental. Those of you that play this game know how that momentum shifts when it comes to, playing the computer on Heisman. Yeah, once this one started getting out of hand, it really got out of hand really quickly. Look at the stats. I mean, the offensive yards are roughly the same. They were a little bit better than us on third down. They were more explosive. We ran the ball well. They could not run it, but they scored 3 touchdowns on the ground, but it didn't matter because they almost had as many passing touchdowns as they did incompletions in this game. Super explosive in the passing game. And we turned the ball over 3 times. We've gotten lucky so far this year with winning games when we've lost a turnover battle. This was not the opponent to do that with. Extremely talented team. Sampson ends up going 36 for 50, 341, 3 touchdowns, but threw 3 picks. Only ended up being able to give the ball to Spurlock 4 times, and he scored a long touchdown on one of those touches. It looked solid. Sampson, what little bit of QB run game we did, the one play at least looked okay. Emmett Poe, the redshirt freshman, certainly a bright spot. Tranquil made a huge play. Scoring. Abram gets to the end zone. Mills, a couple of really nice catches. Had a huge one on a 4th down to try to give us an opportunity. 3 drops. Certainly don't help anything here, but, I mean, this game was over, before we really even got going. Like, they're up 3 touchdowns less than 2 minutes into the second quarter, and we just could not stop them. The defense did not play good. A lot of guys are going to have a lot of great counting stats. Like Treadwell had a nice game. Don't feel like he missed a bunch of tackles out in space. Harwick had a couple of really nice run stuffs. But, like, we got 3 sacks that all come from us sending pressure other than Joey Wolf. You know, had 2 blitz sacks and Wolf making 1 play. But, like, our linebackers are making plays. Safety's coming down and making plays. But we're getting really nothing out of this front. Ali is, like, not having the best season, to be honest with you. As our top guy, he's a bump and run corner. We basically cannot play man with him. I mean, it really doesn't matter because the computer does a really nice job of hitting their 50-50 balls, which I have not really found a way. I mean, Sampson missed a wide open Abram, down the field. That should have been a walk-in touchdown. Overthrows him. The computer doesn't do that. They give their guys chances to go make plays, and their guys go up and make them. Pena was sensational. 26 for 30, 391, 3 touchdowns. Not even the hint of an interception, essentially. I mean, they ran for 3 scores. Pena was pretty good. The read option killed us. They had the 3rd and 12 read option play when it seemed like we had momentum, and it just sucked the life out of us. Bacon, both of his touchdown runs were really solid. I mean, at 35 of his 41 yards came after contact. We shut that run game down for the most part, but they just continued to find explosives. I mean, 4 plays of 30-plus yards in the pass game. Like, if we like the Ali play where he's playing inside on Camacho, I'm playing press coverage, inside leverage. Camacho just runs right by him to the interior. Like, it's stuff that should not be happening, in my opinion. But it did. Guys are getting beat. I mean, they obviously forced 3 big turnovers here. They had 2 number 11s, 1 on each side, that really had field days against us. Yeah, not a lot of positivity here in this one. I guess just to not really spoil anything. Let's find that touchdown to Tranquil here. Really, really nice 4th down play. Kind of having to go get it. See if I can maybe get... We are in full desperation mode now. The rest of the season, that is for sure. I don't know that we could lose again and make the playoffs. I'll say that. This is the first regular season conference game we've lost in a hot minute here as well. But this was a drubbing. That's now 2 times in the last 6 or 7 games, whatever it is, that we've lost by double digits. It's another game the defense did not play well. I'd be shocked if this helps us out with a single recruit. Of all the people that came to visit, this was a really bad look. It's just going to be simply Marshawn Tolley, the 5-star number 1 quarterback in the country, comes in. Kyle McSwain, a 4-star right tackle. Ben McCants, a 4-star edge. Okay, so we got a bunch of people committing. It must have been battles that we were just dominating. Schluter. Kyle Blum, 4-star cornerback. But we also lost Elijah Crum over to Michigan. Shamir Conte decides now to go to Michigan as well. We're still obviously in play for a 5-star wide receiver. But, yeah, down to a B-plus championship contender. That's not really going to put you in much danger as far as recruits or anything is concerned. But this is not great. Obviously, this has been a pretty tough start. Things do get easier. That's at least the good thing as we look the rest of this schedule. Minnesota and Illinois should not be super great teams, but you still got to play Ohio State with Rob Tuttle, who lit us up. We certainly could be staring down the barrel at 3 or 4 losses here. If we don't get something fixed along that defensive line, we are in major, major trouble. Like Indiana Northwestern probably don't have much of a chance at beating us. I don't know what is Minnesota. I know Illinois is usually okay, usually a solid squad. Minnesota's not great. So again, we're kind of at a different stage, except this year we actually have 2 losses. Kind of as we get through the gauntlet of the schedule. This year I have 2 losses instead of 1. Still looking at Ohio State. That game is at home. We've been really fortunate to be really good against Ohio State for whatever it's worth. But Minnesota, Illinois should be relatively games that we should win. Like pretty much everything outside of Ohio State, we're going to have a fairly significant talent advantage over. So you got to play a lot better. Let's take a look at the scores here around the country. Yeah, Georgia throttling South Carolina. USC beating the crap out of us. Oregon over Northwestern. North Carolina over Syracuse. LSU over Kentucky. Penn State, dominant win. Clemson at Alabama. Mississippi State. Florida State. Kansas State with a win there. Maryland over Nebraska. Nebraska really struggling this year. Texas Tech won the first national title in the series. And they've kind of been a really hit or miss since then. Duke throttles UConn. Ohio State over Wisconsin. Notre Dame over Virginia. SMU over Cal. Arizona State over Iowa State. Take a look at the players of the week. Bradley Copper out of Iowa and Elton Drew. And just the Big Ten, Tyrone Pryor is your offensive player of the week. Dwayne Gint up there at the top. So you got Missouri State, Troy, and Central Michigan. And then Kurt Kiernan out of Oklahoma. Take a look at the stats. Sampson, 10 touchdowns against 7 interceptions. It's not really him. I mean, it's my decision making. But going from a 46-9 touchdown interception ratio to now 10-7 this year is a little tough because a lot of the rest of the stats are pretty well in line, right? Not taking a ton of sacks. Actually doing a really nice job of that this year. Completion percentage right in line. A little less explosiveness. It's kind of been the take here so far of this offense. Yeah. Spurlock, I mean, had the one nice carry, just could not get him the ball. Emmett Poe, like, suddenly is a major factor here. Tight ends went pretty quiet there in that game, besides Mills scoring a touchdown, having that one elite fourth down catch. See how this plays out. Hardrick still leading the way in tackles. A lot of safeties being involved. And, yeah, leading the way there. Sacks, 7 with Treadwell. I mean, it's literally pretty much all. Kranchik was off to a hot start, but it's all just, like, hoping that Treadwell lands a sack. We've only got 1 interception on the season as well. Take a look at recruiting. So, yeah, Tully, the number 1 quarterback in the country, a top 10 player, does not have a great throw power. The accuracies are just fine. Good speed. Nothing really new there. Hazelwood, he just came off his visit, right? Yep, that went great. That's now going to be, that's going to end up being an interesting battle, I can promise you. Let's go ahead and drop Crum. I doubt anything is going to happen there with Michigan to cause that to be something different. Pretty much same with Conti. Okay. Yeah, I mean, having all these people visit it, that was a really, really bad time to do so. There's not really, I mean, not really anything left to really do. I mean, we can try to find another tight end, maybe. Hard to get back into some of these races that we're obviously trailing heavily on. I don't need a pure blocker type. Let's see what these tight ends look like here. They're okay. We got some hours to play around with, so. Any battles that are starting to worry us? Guard is starting to become a problem. Four-star with no offers there, okay. That was crazy. Getting beat like that. So we got him coming in on the visit against Illinois. We can still get a mail, but that's a tough ask. That's not good. We already got a couple of cornerback commits, though. Glad to just keep going back to that cornerback well, just from the standpoint of like you can just move them over to safety because it's pretty much impossible to get to safeties. Let's take a look and see. I can't get safeties. I'm sure there's people that can. Okay, solid one there. I think that's largely going to do it. I might poke around a little bit, while I'm not recording. But yeah, this was a tough one for sure. Not a great bounce back episode here. But we'll see. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel as well. Yeah. Hopefully we can bounce back with a win here against the Gophers in the next episode. But thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.